Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network.
You and I spoke in November. I asked you if you would call Jack Smith to testify. You said that you hadn't decided, but it was on the table. Now his report has been released. He has stepped down. Will you call him to testify?
We're still looking at all that. One of the things we are going to check into is one of his lawyers. I mean, this is just one of the many issues I think we need some answers to. But Jay Bratt, one of the guys who worked for him, went to a lawyer who was representing one of the defendants in the case, representing Walton Alta, said to that lawyer, "We didn't know you were a Trump guy. We thought you were interested in this judge position. You can't do those kind of things." So we're going to investigate that. We're going to look at a number of things Jack Smith didn't include in his report, like something that's happened since I was here in November. The 26 confidential human sources who were there on January 6, 2021, 17 within restricted space, 4 inside the Capitol.
So you're not done.
2 were tasked to be there by the FBI. Yeah, because I think there are lots of answers, lots of questions that people, the American people, want answers to.
What did you think of Jim Jordan saying he wants to go after? I don't get that. It just is just.
It's red meat to the base, but Jim Jordan, and I wrote about this in the past many times, should have been named as a co-conspirator in the January 6th case. And I don't say that political spin. I say objectively, if you read the January 6th report, there is no member of Congress who did more to further Trump's illegal conspiracy goal of overturning the election. His name is all over the January 6th report. And a conspiracy is just someone agreeing to achieve an illegal end and then taking an overt act in furtherance of that. Jim Jordan did numerous overt acts. He should have been charged. And that was part of DOJ, did not want to charge members of Congress. Jim Jordan's really arguably, to be completely bluntly objective, the only one I feel comfortable saying he should be charged, but he should have been. No one did more work to overturn the election. So now him want to investigate this, it's a joke. That's just for Fox News to get on. You know, athletes want to get on SportsCenter for making a great play. Republicans just want to say outrageous things to get on Fox News. So it's like their SportsCenter.
That's it. That's a very good point. And so to Marie's point about money, so Donald started this thing called Strump, the meme coin thing, and he made $32 billion like overnight doing that. And it's just, I don't get why people are so stupid. Can you help?
None of that makes sense. It's on paper money. It's a meme. So the value, there's nothing there. No real value. There's no intrinsic value. Like an actual gold bullion has intrinsic value. It's worth something. This is whatever people want to say it's worth. They're bidding it up. I don't know at the end of the day if it collapses. But what we know is this. Donald Trump will make money and his supporters are going to lose money. But the rich oligarchs who are pumping it up, they're going to make money as well. It's a pump and dump scheme. Even Mark Cuban a short time ago was saying, literally, a great point. You're going to destroy the whole cryptocurrency market now because everyone's going to get it's a pyramid scheme. He already was warning. And Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan warned people, this is a pyramid scheme. Some people are going to make money, and they have. But the ones who are going to lose it, the ones who are younger people or people with little savings, investing everything, thinking it's like the lottery, you're the ones that get screwed over. And these big rich oligarchs, they take your money and they're happy to do it. So, yeah, Trump will make money. The oligarchs will make money. The rest of the working class people put their money in. Most of them will lose. Some will make, but most will lose money.
Well, what was funny was when Melania introduced hers, then all of a sudden Donald started to lose money. So she's pulled hers.
It's all a scam. It's like musical chairs with, like don't be the last one to have your money. Don't hang on there. That's the reality. That's what they're dealing with. He'll take advantage. He'll suck his support. He'll squeeze him dry for everything. He doesn't care. There's no empathy or compassion. He's a sociopath.
Yeah, I mean, some people are in the find out portion of the effing paying portion. And it's sad because we warned people about this. And some are finally coming to the realization that was a bad choice. And I mean, like we were talking about right after the election, one of the first things that was Googled was, can I change my vote?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think there's going to be buyer's remorse yet from the Trump base, and the MAGA hardcore will stay with him forever. People around the edges who wanted their lives to get better, if they were sincere about that, if he does the tariffs today or in the near future, they're going to find the price of goods are even higher than they were before. And Trump will blame Biden for it. They'll believe it in the beginning. But after a while, you're like, I don't think so. I think this is yours. And they're going to suffer. And there's some on the left, on the right, who want to own the libs. When Trump crashed the economy, the problem is the bank's going to own your house.
Yeah.
So I hope you feel good. And I'm not wishing them ill. I really don't. But if Trump drives the economy to the ground, the people who suffer are working class people and lower class people, not the wealthy. They always make more money in every situation. We live in a new Gilded Age, and we have to unite to get big money out of politics. This is horrible where we're going.
Well, and Chris was saying just before, I only have you for a couple more minutes, that Donald wants to sign an executive order repealing birthright citizenship. Now, it's in the Constitution that if you're born here, you are an American citizen.
That executive order would be unconstitutional.
Right. So, I mean,
It should be. Here's the problem. There is one case in 1898, a Supreme Court decision, which says it very clearly, because the plain language of the law, essentially, if you're born here, you're a natural-born citizen, you become a citizen. But he's banging on this Supreme Court, this right-wing Supreme Court that has overturned Roe v. Wade, that's given him immunity, that has gutted protections for gun violence, all these things we never thought a court would do. He's hoping they're going to reverse that case from 1898. If they don't, it's unconstitutional, but they might not. And then what's next? He wants to go after the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, protecting you from unreasonable
19th
search and
Amendment.
seizure.
Hi, 19th Amendment right here.
Women voting, yeah, that's overrated. 19th Amendment's got to go. You know, like, we can make decisions for you. Like, there's no limit. So I don't know what the Supreme Court will do. Let's see the executive order. I'm waiting for it to come down. I will certainly read it right away. It'll be tested in the courts, and he's hoping the Supreme Court will overturn it and say, we don't care if you're born here. You know what? Next thing, one Democrats, you have to have a test to vote. You know, like, you have to understand the amendments. You have to understand that you have to believe in the Constitution to vote. How about that? Well, Democrats will never do that, but I would like to see that.
I would too. Sir, I have to let you go. Thank you so much for being on with me today.
Great seeing you, Jody, Chris.